What's up, ladies and gents? This is Matt here for MMOBomb.com, kicking off the new series Gold Hunters. This show is dedicated to you guys to inform you on how to get in-game currencies fast and easy. So, let's get started. Now guys, Warframe's currency is credits, and there's a few simple steps to get credits fast. The main goal is to rack up a lot of modifications and get the ones that are less useful and sell them to the market. To get high-paying mods, execute high-level infested missions with or without a group. The reason we are doing infested missions is because they have a higher chance of dropping modifications than other missions. The Warframes I recommend are Loki, Ember, Nyx, and Frost. The weapons that are great for infested missions are Bratton, Strun, Gorgon, and the Heck. With all these great weapons you can choose, you should bring along some ammo boxes just in case, because a lot of these weapons will take a lot of ammo. There are a lot of great weapons that you could use to dish out a lot of damage. From the 4 I recommended, 2 of them are relatively cheap and easy to get, and the other 2 are even more powerful but for higher levels. The 2 easily accessible weapons are Bratton and Strun, because they are relatively cheap and can be bought very early on. The Bratton is an assault rifle and the Strun is a shotgun. Both of them are able to deal a lot of damage. The weapon Gorgon and the Heck are more powerful but are harder to acquire because they take a lot more credit to purchase and have rank limitations, unlike the Bratton and Strun. Although there are many other options, the main changing factor is mods. Some great mods that should be used on these weapons for infested missions are multi-shot, critical chance, critical damage, reload speed, clip size, and freezing elemental. These modifications will greatly increase your weapon's power and efficiency to destroy your foes. Moving on to the Warframes, they all have their advantages and disadvantages. However, if you use their advantages wisely and cover up the disadvantages, they can all be a great asset. So I recommend that if you run in a team, to try to complement your group members. Loki is great for distracting your enemies and allows your party to dish out a lot of damage, while other Warframes like Ember can deal a lot of damage to their foes around you with the skills she possesses. To make your Warframes more efficient and powerful, it all comes down to modifications as well. There's many different types of mods, but we're going to be focusing on 2 types of mods. There are mods that are defensive and will increase your shield, and there's other mods that will increase your area of your Warframe skills that are more offensive than defensive. Choose the modifications that will complement your playstyle and Warframe. The choice is all up to you. There's a plethora of infested missions to do, but there's a couple of missions that work very well for certain level sections. If you're lower leveled, between the levels of 15 to 20, you should concentrate on going to Earth and executing missions like Oro and Pacific, because they're lower leveled and can be done easily with a group or soloed if you have the right modification and skills. The reason why I chose Earth and not anywhere else for a lower leveled Warframe is because you also have the chance to get some Rubidoux, and we all know that you need Rubidoux for a lot of blueprint manufacturing in the Foundry. When you're hunting for credits, you don't want to stay in lower leveled infested missions for too long, because high level mods will give you more money when you sell them. So, when you get to level 20 and above, try to join a group or ask some friends to help you unlock high level missions in areas such as Zinni and Naglar. Players who have already unlocked the mission have the ability to take other players and unlock them for them. Instead of having to go through all the previous missions that come before it, this is a great way to save time, and it will help you get credits a lot faster. For example, I have my buddy Alakratha and Trenicus unlocking Naglar missions for me. After you finish the mission successfully, that mission will be fully unlocked for you. The reason we're going to do Zinni and Naglar as a high-level infested mission is because Zinni is a defense mission, and by staying in one place and killing infested, it is much more efficient than running around a level and defeating your foes, thus saving time. Naglar is a boss infested mission that is done often and has more parties for new players to join, because the boss also provides the possibility of dropping blueprint parts. This makes it a great option as well. With these missions that are much higher level, all the mods that you are able to get are for higher level Warframes. And these mods are worth much more than the mods you received on Earth. So, while we sell our mods, here's some suggestions to help make the experience of hunting for credits much easier. When you run through a mission, remember to open up lockers and crates, because they will contain some credits, health, and energy. When it comes to running a group credit hunting session, some players will not realize that certain items will be spread out through the party and others will need each player to get them. For example, credits dropped by lockers or crates will be shared among all the players from just one person's pickup. Mods, however, need each individual player to go over and grab the mod. So remember to tell other party members to get the mod that are dropped with the use of your markers. Although the main goal here is to gain a lot of credits, you should not forget that there are a lot of rare and powerful mods that should simply not be sold. Even if a powerful mod is for a lower level Warframe or weapon, it is a good idea to keep it for later on when you unlock a lower level Warframe or weapon. That way, when you train them, it is much easier to train because they're a lot more powerful than just a basic without mod weapon. So keep that in mind, guys. Now, summing it all up, you should first choose the Warframe that is right for you, then get either the Bratton or the Strun. If you're lower leveled, start on Earth and work your way up by accumulating mods to sell or to power yourself up. While doing so, you'll be able to get some Rubidoux on the side, which is very important. After you're level 20, try to find a group or some friends to take you to Eries to do Zinni or Naglar. By going through the last 2 missions multiple times, you'll gain a wealth of credits and lots of experience as well. However, remember to keep those rare mods to power yourself up to the way you play Warframe. We've reached the conclusion of the first episode of Gold Hunters. Remember to leave a like if you enjoyed. This is Matt for MMOBomb.com. Stay tuned for more. See you guys all next time, guys, on Gold Hunters.